Hi there, I'm going to show you how to make this. It is a daisy coaster and we use a Dresden plate in order to make it. I'm going to show you how to make this lovely daisy coaster. What you're going to need to make this circle daisy coaster. So you're going to need these Dresden plate sections to make your daisy coaster. And you're going to need 9 white and 9 grey, a total of 18 Dresden plate sections. I am not paid or sponsored in any way to create any part of this video. I am going to be using this Creative Grids ruler. It's an 18-degree circle segment ruler, and you're going to cut the segments out at a 2.5. And I'll show you right here on the ruler, and I'll show you on the segments. So as you can see, this segment was cut at a 2.5. I used a bowl to cut my circle templates. So you're going to need 2 of these circles. They're slightly a little bit bigger than the overall end of the Dresden plate. The Dresden plate ruler comes with an additional template. So this will be the template that you use to cut the circle for your daisy coaster. And like so, that is the circle marked out. And on the Dresden plate template, they tell you to make an additional template, and this is out of a piece of cardboard. Now, you will use this to create the inside circle, and you will pinch that in. So if you've ever made a yo-yo, it's very, very similar. So the first stage of our daisy coasters, our circle daisy coasters, is to turn your fabric right sides facing. So if you're using a pretty fabric, it's going to be on the right sides that you turn it into. So this fold would be going over the pretty side of your fabric. Now we're going to put this into the sewing machine and we're going to sew down. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on how to create these Dresden plate segments or the Dresden plate inside circle, I will link them in videos down below so you can watch them. Once again, I am not paid nor sponsored to create this video. For all of my tutorials, I use the Baby Lock Soprano. And on the inside of my thread, in the top part of my thread, should I say, I will use a white polyester Gutterman thread. For my bobbin thread, I'll also use a white polyester, and my sewing needle will be a 9014 Microtex sewing needle. These are the settings that I will be using for my Baby Lock Soprano. I'm going to line my Dresden plate segment into my sewing machine, and I have got my 1/4 inch foot with guide on my sewing machine, and I'm just going to push that through. Then you're going to take your fabric that you've just sewn and you're going to turn it right sides out, and then you're going to get to a point and you're going to take it over to your eye and you're going to press this down. What you're going to do next is you're going to get these 2 segments. So this is the wrong side here and this is the right side. So you're going to put them right sides together, and then you're going to join these segments, these Dresden plate segments, up at this point here. You're not going to worry about this point, you're just going to make sure they match at this point here. Sew that through. So this is a daisy coaster, so you're going to alternate your colours. It's going to be white, grey, white, grey. Now the reason why I chose grey, because it's the same colour as the background fabric of my coaster. So whatever colour is your circle fabric, make that the colour of your other part of your petals. So you're making the white stand out and the grey fade back into the grey of the actual coaster. When it comes to meeting up the 2 ends of your daisy coaster, just put them right sides together like you were doing before, and then sew them into place. Now at this point you probably just want to press everything down flat of your daisy coaster. So the next thing we're going to do is, like I said, going to use this template, going to put it on top of the fabric here, and you are going to trace around So you're going to have a circle. I'm just going to go a little bit over, just around the outside here, because I just like to have a bit more fabric to play about with. You are now going to get your hand sewing thread, and you are going to hand baste all the way around the edge of here. So basically keep those stitches. If you were to cut outside of this line, you would keep all of your stitches within this line here. It's just on this external. You don't go inside the circle here, you just keep outside here. So get the cardboard section and just put it inside of the inside daisy part. And then what we're going to do now is you're going to pull this section taut, so then it will go around the cardboard section. So now you are going to press this with an iron so it's nice and flat. Do it on both sides, and then we'll come back in and we will just sew this into place so it doesn't move on us. We're going to do like a double knot. So once this is in here like this, and you can just simply just ease it out, and then I would just press it once again. Now take one of your circle sections of fabric and place it on top of the batting, and then you are going to take the part of your daisy petals, which would be your Dresden main part of your plate, and basically we are going to start sewing around the edge here. So we're just going to applique the Dresden plate on. The next thing we have to do is attach that center part of the Dresden plate, and we are going to place it onto the daisy coaster like so. Try and get it in the center of your daisy, and then you're just going to sew all the way around the outside of that daisy circle. Once that is sewn on, and I'll just zoom in so you can see the stitches. So this is that outside stitch here where I've just gone inside and out there, just on the inside of the petals here. And then this is what it looks like when I've stitched it around that center of that daisy. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut around this batting here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put the bottom of my daisy coaster on, and I'm just going to sew around this again, just attaching everything together. For the next part of our daisy coaster, you're going to want a true bias tape. So I got this from my Walmart. I'm not paid or sponsored at any part of this video to say anything. I just like to use this binding. So basically it's a double folded extra wide bias tape. Actually, I don't think I got it from Walmart. I got it from somewhere else, another fabric store. So it's a double folded extra wide. Don't get the single, get the double. So basically this is cut on a true bias. So whenever you do anything in a circle, you want to use a true bias tape, because sometimes when we do our quilting, we'll call it a bias tape, but it's not actually cut on a bias. A bias is cut on a diagonal. Sometimes when we do our bias bindings for quilting, we just cut it straight on that kind of grain, and it needs to be cut on the bias. So basically I'm going to attach this, and I do have a tutorial on how to attach this bias tape, and I'll link that down below. So I'm going to attach this down onto my daisy coaster, and I am going to finish off this binding. I'm going to leave a bit of space so I can join these two pieces right sides together. I sewed this a bit too close. I'm going to have to unpick some of that. So basically you're going to put it right sides together and sew at about 1/4 of an inch, stitching them together. Like I said, I do have a tutorial on how to do this separately, so I'll link that in the description box down below so you can watch. Then I'll continue on and sew this down like I was just doing. We just joined these right sides together, so we just made it all one piece, that's all. Then all you'll have to do is just hand stitch the back shut. So that is it. That's how to make a daisy coaster using a Dresden plate. Let me know what you think of this tutorial. Like, comment and subscribe. I have over 500 tutorials on sewing and quilting. I'll see you in the next tutorial.